and girls, it's Mrs. Brown here with a crafty art lesson for you. I hope everybody's doing well. I miss you so much. I hope you're not bored at home. I'm sure you have plenty of work to keep you busy, but I hope this is something fun for you to do. We are going to make something with a material that I think you have plenty of at home. We're going to make this little owl out of, can you guess what it's made out of? A toilet paper roll. You have any of those at home? So I'm going to show you how to make this cute little owl. We have to do a little bit of measuring first. So all you need is a toilet paper roll and a piece of paper. It could be any piece of paper, scrap paper, just like from a piece of junk mail. So it can be white. If you have colored paper, you can use colored paper, but if you don't, you can always color it later with markers or crayons. So we'll need a pencil. We're going to measure the paper with the toilet paper roll. So we're going to lay it down right along the edge. So we're going to line it up right on the edge. We're going to roll the paper right around the toilet paper roll. And when it's completely covered, we're going to put a little mark with the pencil so we know where we're going to have to cut. And then I'm going to hold the roll with my finger, and I'm going to let the paper unroll, and I'm going to put a little mark at the top of the roll so I know how wide the paper has to be. So now I know how long it has to be and how wide. So the length and the width. Except I didn't make this mark dark enough. So let me make that a little bit darker. So now I have to get my scissors. I'm gonna cut until I get up to this mark. I'm gonna stop. And then I'm gonna cut. So I'll have a rectangular piece. Okay, so I can put this scrap off to the side. So now I have the piece of paper that I'm going to use to cover my owl. So the next thing I need is a glue stick. If you don't have a glue stick, what you could do is wrap the paper around and hold it on with a rubber band, and that could be part of your design. So if you don't have a glue stick, you can make it work another way. Or a paper clip, that would work too. I'm gonna put my glue all the way around the edges of my paper. You really have to make sure you get the edges well. And then I usually just put an X through the middle. You don't have to cover every single spot on the paper. Then I'm gonna lay my paper towel roll. Did I say paper towel roll? I meant toilet paper roll on the paper. And then I'm going to carefully roll so that the paper completely covers. And then I'm going to squeeze the ends where the seam is. Now I'm going to hold that for a pretty long time. It takes a little while for this glue stick to dry. So I'm squeezing where that seam is. And that seam is going to end up being the back of the owl. We don't want to see that part. So that will be the back. Where's my example? So you can see the seam on this one is the back of the owl. And that other side, opposite the seam, is the front. So I think that's pretty dry. Let me squeeze all the way around just to make sure. Now I'm about ready to start forming the ears. So the way that ears are formed, I'll talk to you about that step while I'm holding this. The way the ears are formed, we're just going to sort of press down on the top of the owl's head. So what I'll do is I'll take the top front part of the toilet paper roll and I'll push down. And then I'll do the same thing on the top back and push down so that the sides of the top are pointy. And I can use 2 hands to do that and try to make the ears symmetrical. We're using a lot of math words today. So there is my owl's body. Now it's time for the fun part. I'm going to decorate it. So I'm going to put the eyes, the beak, the wings, and then some patterns. So let's start with the eyes. I'm going to draw 2 big circles for the eyes. Let's see if I can do this upside down. There's one eye. Owls have really big eyes. Then I'm going to make eyelids. I'm going to make a nice curved line on the upper half of the circle, and then big pupils. Nice big circles for the pupils. Then maybe how about some eyelashes coming out to the side. And then I'll make a beak. Beak is like a letter V. I can close that on the top. I can make wings by making 2 curved lines on the side. I can give him some feathers by making little W shapes. Or I can make extra W's connected. And do that on both sides, trying to make those wings look symmetrical. Maybe I'll put a V shape here. I'm making it similar to my example, but you can make it any way you want. This is your creation. Like I tell you at school, you can make it any way you'd like. This is your creation from your imagination. Doesn't have to look like mine. It's your artwork. So that's our lesson for today. I hope you have fun. I miss you very much. Don't forget I care about you very, very much. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.